Okay, so what ends up happening is that these videos get very, very big. And so I'm going to try to be as condensed as possible um, in order to keep the video somewhat short. But you'll see that I've already added the video I just made now to the website. And what I was going to explain was the um, assignment on the Dropbox. Basically, what you're going to be doing this semester is posting your work as a document, preferably a Word document, although I also accept PDFs and RTFs. I cannot open pages, and I won't accept work shared through Google Docs or anything like that because I need the actual document posted to the Dropbox for reasons I'll get into in a second. But basically, you're going to be posting to the Dropbox and to the discussion board whenever you do a response to some of the readings. And so the first thing I've asked you to do is to post a response to the plagiarism response assignment. And you'll see that when you click on it, well, let me just make sure that this is actually how it looks when you look at it. Um, got a slow internet going. But okay, so now we're back. And great. So in order to get to the assignment, you have to click on the Dropbox submission. And there you will find the plagiarism review assignment. I also emailed this out to the class. And basically, I've asked you to read the short section from an article written about plagiarism. And then I've asked you to write a short response, about 500 words, where you discuss what kinds of plagiarism Rebecca Moore Howard defines. And then you look at these samples and decide whether or not the student is plagiarizing. And I've also posted a sample heading document to get you started on this. And here you would open up the document and basically fill in the blanks. Double click in the header and put in your last name with a space maybe. Yeah, with the space. And then let's just go with a general student. And, you can call me Professor Martinez, you can call me Dr. Martinez, you can call me Carlos Martinez. And what are we doing? American short story. What do we have? OL. Okay, that's easy. OL, and what's today? Today is July. Let's do it this way so that we don't have to have the comma and let's try to spell correctly. Plagiarism response. All right, so you get started and then you would start your paragraph, my work, etc. Making sure everything is seed, control 2, double spaced, etc. Okay. And then of course you would save it to your Uber organized folder, etc., etc. Okay. But now let's say you have that saved document and you are ready to post. So then you would go and upload it and basically just find it on your computer. And let's see, I'll just post the assignment back. And comments aren't necessary. You would submit. Not sure it's going to let me submit it since I'm not a student, but well, yeah, it's submitted, and apparently it emails you once you have. And then you would go back to week 1, and once you've done that, once you've submitted to the Dropbox, what I'm asking you to do is then to submit it to the discussion board as well. And so the logic here is that when you submit to the Dropbox, well, let's do one thing at a time. Let's review, submit it. Let's do. Let me just find it. So let's say this is where I saved it. I should have just saved it to the actual thing, but whatever. I'm going to hit Control A to copy it, and Control C to select it all, and Control C to copy it. And then I'm just going to paste it, and it'll all be in there. And then I'm going to post it. Please don't add as an attachment. It's just much easier to read. Copy and paste it in, and then that's what it's going to look like. You'll have your name already in it, so there's no need to put your name, just some kind of title that signals what it is. But yeah, what I was going to say was that the idea is that when you post to the discussion board, and when you post to the Dropbox, 2 different things are happening. One, the Dropbox is going to have Turnitin, which is just going to check your work against other students' work, anything that's ever been turned in, anything written online, those kinds of things. But it's also going to create a document that I can easily download, read, keep track of, and it'll create a space where I'm going to grade the document and potentially give you some feedback. Because that is going to be the main place that you're going to be submitting your initial responses. But then when you go to reply to your peers, I'm going to give you a separate grade for replying to your peers. So you'll have posted to the discussion board, and you're going to find the post, and you're going to reply to it. I think you might actually have to open the post and then read the post, and then you should find reply to the thread, maybe at the bottom. And this is a very thoughtful post, blah, blah, blah. So that's going to be about 250 word reply. And you're going to post that. And then this is going to come up in a different folder for me on my end, and I'm going to be grading these separately. So that's why you'll be posting to both the discussion board and the Dropbox. On your end, all you really need to keep track of is that anytime you write something, like for example, the homework for Monday is to answer these questions on the readings that are on the syllabus. And, you know, at this point, you've downloaded and started to read the syllabus and recognize that you can easily get to the readings by right-clicking and opening the hyperlinks. Should pop up, take you right to the page where you can access the reading. And, you know, you do the reading, and then you open up a Word doc like we had done, and you just type out in paragraph form your responses, save this to computer, etc. and post it. The Word document with your answers will get posted to the Dropbox, and then you're going to copy and paste that same information into the discussion board. And once you do, you will start to find your peers' posts there. You have to post something first in order to see your peers' responses. But when you do, then you're going to start reading through your peers' responses and, as I showed you before, replying to them, replying to at least 2 peers to get full credit. Okay, hope that was helpful. Thanks.